It's Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026, and you're listening to CoeCast. Also, happy Carrot Cake Day, which feels like the internet dared the calendar to be relatable. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley, and yes, I will be celebrating by consuming content, not carrots.
Today's episode was assembled by the robots. Like, end to end. Different tools arguing with each other in the background, we kept the weird takes, and if anything goes slightly off the rails, that's the point.
It's giving autopilot with vibes, and we are simply passengers with microphones.
Okay, three big things in the AI for creators world today. First, to click on Nafy. Nafy AI launched an all-in-one AI music platform that's pitching production-ready, royalty-free tracks fast. Second, Amazon Ads opened an open beta MCP server, Model Context Protocol, which is basically a standardized way for AI agents to talk to Amazon's ad system. And third, vLLM dropped a new release that makes self-hosted model serving faster and cheaper, which matters if you're building agent workflows at scale.
That's a lot of your workflow is about to change energy. Let's start with the spicy one. Amazon Ads and MCP. Everyone on X is calling MCP the USB-C for AI.
Yeah, and I actually think the analogy holds, if we're honest about what the cable plugs into. MCP is the standardized connector. The endpoints are still controlled by whoever owns the platform.
Hold up, Hunt. What's the first real marketing workflow where the USB-C thing is not just a demo?
Easy. The first real one is a weekly performance loop where an agent pulls campaign data, summarizes what happened, proposes changes, and then drafts the actual changes as actions, like pause these keywords, shift budget from this ad group to that one, generate 2 new creatives based on what's winning. The USB-C moment is when you don't have to build custom glue for every single tool just to read reports and take basic actions.
So instead of export CSV cry make pivot table, it's agent go clean my room.
Exactly. And if Amazon's MCP server exposes the common workflows, things like campaign creation and reporting tools, then your agent can do useful work without your dev team playing whack-a-mole with APIs.
Okay, but where do we draw the line between helpful autonomy and the algorithm quietly setting your budget on fire?
This is the line. Read access can be broad. Write access has to be scoped. If the agent can change bids, budgets, targeting, or creative, you need approvals and caps. Like, it can propose changes all day, but pushing changes should require a human confirmation until you've proven it.
Thank you, because agentic advertising sounds like I woke up and my CPMs are doing parkour.
Also, you need kill switches. If spend spikes, if ROAS drops, if frequency goes insane, the system should auto-freeze and alert. This is just ops. Agents don't remove ops, they demand better ops.
Here's my hot take. The underrated risk isn't even privacy first. It's the oops we changed 10,000 campaigns problem.
100%. Bulk actions are terrifying. That's why the minimum responsible governance is boring stuff, least privilege permissions, staged rollouts, and full audit logs. Every change should be attributable. Who, what, when, why, and what data it used.
Right, like a sandbox mode. Let the agent do a dry run where it outputs, here's what I would change, and you get to roast it.
Yes, dry run plus diff view. Show me exactly what changed. If your agent can't explain changes in plain language, it doesn't get the keys.
Okay, so if MCP is open, who wins? Self-hosted MCP servers or the ad platforms that control the best endpoints anyway?
Platforms win distribution, but open wins flexibility. The likely reality is hybrid. You'll have official MCP servers from the big platforms because they're the source of truth. Then you'll have self-hosted MCP servers for internal tools like your creative library, your product feed, your brand guidelines, your asset database, your approvals workflow.
So the agent can plug into Amazon Ads, but also plug into your internal do not say these words list.
Exactly. And that's where it becomes real. Not just agent can run ads, but agent can run ads while respecting your brand system and your governance.
Speaking of brand, Nafy AI, all-in-one music generator, text-to-music, lyrics-to-song, remixing, vocals, exports for commercial use. I can hear the D2C ads already.
Yup, the pitch is basically, stop hunting for stock music, stop worrying about licensing, generate something on demand. And to be precise, Nafy says music generated on its paid plans comes with commercial rights, and it has a free tier with more limited use.
But how long until every ad sounds like the same 3 vibe presets? Like uplifting corporate trap but safe and sad indie ukulele apology video.
It's going to happen fast. The fix is to treat music like brand design, not like a last-minute garnish. Build a prompt library that's specific to your brand. Define sonic traits, tempo ranges, instrument palette, emotional arc, the kind of transitions you like, what to avoid.
So like a sonic style guide. Our brand is warm, optimistic, minimal percussion, no epic cinematic brums.
Exactly. And then you version it, the same way you'd version ad copy frameworks. Humans provide intent, constraints, and taste. The model gives you speed and options.
Okay, but vocals. If a brand uses AI-generated vocals and lyrics, what's the future headache? Rights challenges, platform policy changes, or consumers getting weirded out?
Probably all of the above, but the most immediate is platform policy whiplash and brand safety. Lyrics can slip, vocals can accidentally feel like a recognizable style, and audiences can get creeped out if it feels deceptive.
Yeah, people are chill with AI until it's a synthetic singer selling them toothpaste like it's a heartfelt breakup ballad.
The responsible move is disclosure when appropriate and keeping AI vocals out of high-trust moments unless you really know what you're doing. For most marketers, instrumentals are the safer win.
Wait, but there's another angle people are hyping. Nafy plus vLLM's Andromeda, stem separation. Is the real play actually generating music, or the remix pipeline that turns one track into 50 assets?
It's the pipeline. One bass track becomes variants, shorter cutdowns, different intros for different hooks, platform-specific mixes, no vocals for one channel, more punch for another. Stem separation plus generation means you can do campaign-scale repurposing without a producer living in a DAW for 3 days.
That's the creator dream. One song, infinite outfits.
Exactly. And if you're a podcast operator, you can generate an intro bed that matches each episode topic, then keep a consistent motif across the season.
Okay, quick ecosystem check. Everything is becoming one pass or all-in-one, right? Like Vdo Q3 and Seedance doing video plus audio together, 11 Labs doing full-stack audio, now Nafy doing music. It's all collapsing steps.
Yup. The market is sprinting toward fewer handoffs. Why? Because automation dies on handoffs. Every time you export, re-import, resync, you're paying a human tax.
And then on the infra side, vLLM. This is the unsexy story that makes the sexy stories affordable.
Exactly. vLLM's latest release, v0.15.0, as of late January 2026, is basically serve models faster, schedule work better, support more hardware. In plain English, it helps you run always-on agents without your GPU sitting idle, and it expands the menu of hardware you can use, including expanded AMD GPU support.
So is this finally the moment where self-hosted always-on marketing agents become cheaper than SaaS?
For some teams, yes. If you have steady volume, predictable workloads, and you can operate it. The trap is thinking self-hosting is just cheaper tokens. You're also buying reliability engineering, monitoring, scaling, security, updates.
And when it breaks at midnight, SaaS has a support chat. Self-hosting has you.
Exactly. But vLLM makes it realistic for teams that want control. And when you combine that with MCP, you get an interesting future agents that run on your own infrastructure, using your own policies, but can still plug into platforms through standardized connectors.
Which is exciting and terrifying, because now your agent can write ads, generate music, and push changes to a live ad account.
That's why I keep hammering governance. Minimum responsible governance before you let any of this touch paid media is scoped permissions, approval gates, budget caps, audit trails, and rollback. If it can't roll back, it can't be trusted.
And I want a chaos limiter, like the agent can only touch a small slice of campaigns until it proves it can behave.
Yes. Start with one brand, one region, one product line, let it earn trust, then expand.
All right, Carrot Cake Day final question. If MCP is USB-C, what's the thing creators should do right now?
Build your internal ports. Get your brand rules in a system. Get your asset library structured. Get your approvals flow defined. Because when the connector shows up, the teams with clean internal endpoints will move way faster.
And for music, don't just generate, curate. Build a sonic identity, or your ads will sound like the same playlist everyone's using.
That's it. Thanks for hanging with us on KoiCast.
Subscribe if you want more chaos, but like, productive chaos.
And check out koi.com/resources for AI news and updates.
Go eat some carrot cake, and maybe let an agent not touch your ad budget today. Catch you later.